name is Joanna Todd, and I wanted to share with you something that's very near and dear to our heart, here at home, and to my heart especially. In 2010, my father-in-law, who had been diagnosed 10 years prior with Alzheimer's disease, became gravely ill and needed round-the-clock care. And me and my husband took him into our home and took care of him full-time for the next 18 months until his passing. According to the 2013 report from the Alzheimer's Association, Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. Tennessee in 2012 was listed as the 5th largest disease of death for the state of Tennessee. And by my way of thinking, I think that is considered an epidemic. In the United States, in the year 2012, 15.4 million caregivers gave 17.5 million hours, of the care that was given to these residents. Over 5 million people, according to the Alzheimer's Association 2013 report, are over 65 and living with either Alzheimer's or some form of dementia. 1 in 3 of those will die from the disease. If you could just imagine, within a room of 10 people, you're going to have 4 of those people, 3 to 4 of those people die from some form of dementia or from Alzheimer's disease itself. This will cost, according to the Alzheimer's Association, in 2013, it will cost taxpayers, and us especially, in the United States, it will cost $203 billion alone to take care of Alzheimer's patients. I am currently a caregiver in a facility that specializes in Alzheimer's and dementia-related diseases. I see every day the effects that it has on families and on the patients themselves. So I do a lot of research, not just because of my father-in-law, but because of my job position that I hold. I like to get to know new things about it, new studies that are coming out. To me, it's just interesting that our brains, the way they work. We have so many in our facility that are educators and professors. Some of them are authors. We have doctors, lawyers. We have a lot of highly educated people that suddenly can't do a simple task such as tie their shoes or brush their teeth, or just the simple things that they used to do. And I just find it interesting. So as I study, I'm thinking about what can I do to help. The possibility of myself, having dementia in some future, at the rate it's growing is pretty strong. So as I think about ways that you can help, or I can help, one of the ways is we can make donations to our Alzheimer's Association and to government funding to do more studies. It's not studied nearly enough. It's not got the recognition it needs. Right now we have Alzheimer's patients that are passing away faster than you do from heart and kidney and cancers. It's one of our fastest growing diseases, and it needs to be addressed. You need to write your senators and legislators, have them be proactive about getting on board with us and helping us find a cure for this disease and how to treat it and how to diagnose it faster. Volunteer if you get a chance to. I know myself, me and my husband, like I said, we took care of my father-in-law for 18 months at home, and we had no outside help. We had no one to come in and give us respite care. My father-in-law's insurance didn't allow him to have respite care. And so it was left up to me and my husband to take care of him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There was no getting away from it. There was no taking a vacation. There was no off days. It was complete, total care for 18 months. So I encourage you to volunteer at your local facilities. They're always looking for volunteers to come in and help. If you know somebody that has Alzheimer's, maybe you could offer to help one of their family members, maybe sit with them for a few minutes so that the family member could take a break, or offer to just spend a little time with that person, get to know them, and give the family members a break, give their caregivers a break. Another thing is get involved with your studies. If you go on AlzheimersAssociation.com, they have a link where you can get in touch with some of the things that are going on, some of the events that they have, where to help make funds available for Alzheimer's research. You can also get to know more about their research studies and how you might become involved with them with the medications and things. There's a great deal unknown about Alzheimer's, and I think it's worth studying. It's worth you getting to know more about, because more than likely, if you or someone you love doesn't have some form of dementia, you're going to be really lucky, because Alzheimer's and dementia touches all of us at something, even if it's just that little bit of forgetfulness. It's going to touch us all at some point. So I encourage you to get out and help find a cure, volunteer your time, your resources, whatever you have to help with this search. And I thank you.